In your business, how do you stand out from the crowd? It can be really hard to articulate what you actually do for people in a way that makes them understand and kind of get it. So, I want to show you how AI can help you to do that really quickly, really easily. This is something we've written. So we've just trained AI on how to create these really elegant one-liners that are allow you to explain what it is that you're trying to do. So what we're doing here is it says here, please give me an outline of your ideal client profile. And it's just asking it to be quite specific on who it is that you'd love to bump into, for example, at a networking event, and the specific problem that they're trying to solve. Because any company is only useful to somebody else or to another company if you solve a problem for them. It's also asking for here. So we've given it some information and we've said, hey, imagine it's a CEO who feels overwhelmed, they're stressed, they are kind of treading water, they're worried about making payroll, unclear how to drive growth in their business. She's considering working with a business coach to help them think through the problems and form a real clear plan of action. And the specific problem they're trying to solve is how to get unstuck. So if you're a business coach, just for example, this works with everything. If you're a business coach, it can be really hard to articulate what you actually can do for somebody because you can do so much. So the other piece that we train it needs to have is what are the products or services that you're actually trying to promote. So I'm just going to put in for coaching services here. And so we can use this for anything because there's a framework that we're using. So behind the scenes, we've trained it on how to create this sort of one-liner. Really what it's doing is one of the most important things, though, for any business to do. It's building up a psychological profile of this CEO who's feeling stressed. It's looking for what's going on in their head. What are they really hoping to achieve? What are they worrying about? What's going on? And this is sort of work that we used to have clients pay us very significant amounts of money to do because we used to have to go out and interview people and collate a big report. And it just took a very long time and it became expensive to do it really well. But when you had it, people felt like you were reading their mind because you'd done the work and you could create these messages that just resonated with people. Now, with AI, we can remove those steps and we can get it done in about, well, it's happening behind the scenes even here. It's something really fast, really powerful to do. And then we're saying, okay, take all of that information, everything that you know about that person, and we're promoting coaching services to them. So here are 3 one-liners that it's come up with. Now, what we're looking for here is about 80% of the way there. We're not looking, AI is not an easy button. People who use it incorrectly use it as an easy button just to click something and hope that it produces perfect content. It doesn't. You need to use the human in there. But what AI does is it does the heavy lifting for you and allows you to do the thing that you as a human are really good at. You can sit there and you can reflect upon this. You can have a discussion about, is this right? Is this wrong? What else do we see? And you can collaborate with others. And when you allow AI to do it like this and to work with you like this, it makes a transformative difference in your business. And what you might find is actually I like one phrase from here and I like another phrase from there. And you can go back and forth with AI. You can say, actually, I don't like any of that. Do it again. Lots of ways that you can work with it, but you're never starting from a blank sheet. So let's just see what we've come up with here. So as a reminder, this is for a CEO who is feeling like they're treading water. Everything's just that bit too much, probably juggling lots of balls, and then starting to look for somebody who could potentially help them. So imagine that you're a business coach. You bump into this person at a networking meeting. They say, hey, what do you do? How would you answer? Think about how you'd answer normally, saying, I'm a business coach. Okay, well, what does that actually mean? Nobody really knows what that means. If you respond in that way, you're forcing people to join up all the dots. But here you could say something, I've not seen these yet, so I know what it's like. I understand what it is like as a CEO. That you can feel overwhelmed. You get stuck, especially when you're facing challenges like making payroll and trying to drive business growth. Our coaching services provide the clarity and actionable plan that you need to navigate through these challenges and steer your business to success. Okay, that's pretty good. One of the things we could do is add in is put our coaching services here. If we've got a name for our coaching services, we can include that here, and that could be very powerful as well. Because what we're doing here is we're kind of understanding what the CEO, what's their reality of it, what are they feeling like, and then we're identifying that our services here can provide the solution that they're looking for. So if we include the business name, the coaching services name, that can help a lot. So let's look at the second one. I know how tough it can be to lead a company when you're treading water, unsure of the next steps. That's why our coaching focuses on helping CEOs like you develop clear strategies, alleviate stress, and find the right path for both personal and business growth. Again, I actually really like that one. I like how it's brought in that personal and business growth. And it's brought in things like that because it's done the research. Okay, it happened behind the scenes, but it's done the research on what's really happening in a CEO's brain. It's not always just about the work. It's about everything. It's a holistic situation they find themselves in. So let's look at this third one, unstuck leadership. So I recognize the pressure and stress that you find yourself under as a CEO. You're feeling stuck and uncertain about your business's future. Our coaching is designed to help you break free from this state, offering guidance and strategies to confidently lead your business towards sustained growth and stability. That one feels a little bit stilted, a little bit formal for me, but I like the approach. So what you can do with these is you can say, make them read like grade 8. That's bad English. And it's also using grade 8, which is an American thing, of course. All I'm really saying is dumb it down a little bit, make it a bit simpler. And you can also, when you get the concept, so you think, actually, I like this bit and I like this bit, it's very easy to get AI to use your tone of voice or to find a tone of voice that really resonates with you. So you can make it feel very, very personal. So I get it. Being a CEO is super tough when you're worried and not sure what to do next. Our coaching helps you figure things out and make your business grow. Okay, it's probably dumbed it down a little bit, but actually, if I had a business coach and they were saying I'm a business coach and I work with CEOs, or I get it. Being a CEO is real tough. You're worried about not what to do, you're not sure what to do next. Our coaching helps you figure things out and makes your business grow. That is massively better. Because the problem comes that people don't entirely understand what you do. Even if they've heard wonderful things about you, they don't really understand what you do. There's this fog of confusion. And nobody walks confidently into a fog of confusion. And the real issue is that you end up not actually serving the people that you're trying to work with. Nobody buys if they're not very clear. Or if they do, they have to take a big leap of faith. And if they do take a big leap of faith, they're probably fairly price sensitive about it. So one of the things that this one-liner does, it helps you to really start to articulate what it is that you do. And you might need to go back and forth with a little bit, but you can get there really quickly. And the beauty is, it's easy. It's kind of fun. You can always call somebody over and say, "Hey, it says this. What do you think?" This is where it's about that. AI should only be used where the human's there as well, reflecting upon it, discussing it, collaborating with it. Now, this one-liner is something we've created, but we give away very freely. If you'd like to have access to this or to we've got a guide that shows you how to get started with AI, because we all know that AI is coming, and it is. It's already here. But it's so common that we don't know how to get started with it. So we've got a very short little free course that just gives you the basics. So even if you've never touched ChatGPT or anything in it before, it just shows you how to set up an account, and it just walks you through the steps. So you understand how to use it, and you need to understand the barriers that it has and how to position it in your mind so you know how to get the gold out of it. Most people, if they've played with it, they've had a sort of a mildly interesting experience with it, but there's no real impact to their business. Our guide will show you immediately how to make real impact. It will show you how to create a one-liner that resonates so you can explain your value. It shows you how to look at your website and get some feedback from AI to immediately improve your website. And I think that's the thing about AI is when you understand how to use it, you can make an immediate impact. It's not something that will happen in sort of a week's time or a month's time. It happens immediately. And it's incredibly simple to use and incredibly powerful. I really do believe that over the next couple of years, there are going to be winners and there are going to be losers. Because when you embrace AI, and you understand how to use it in your business, it becomes so quick and so easy to move forwards. If you'd like access to the course or access to the one-liner, or just to talk through how it could potentially work in your business, then just leave a comment below in the chat, in the comment section even, and I'll send you a link through to this. So if you've got any questions about how to use AI, and it can even be, somebody asked me a great question, I think, is it good to use AI? Is it the right sort of thing to use? And she did actually come and attend a masterclass, and it transformed her experience of AI. But there's so much hype about AI, and there's so much unknown, and it's coming for your jobs, and this sets up that fear response in us all. AI is absolutely here, but AI is an amazing collaborator that just allows you to do so much more. We work with quite a few charities because charities have got a small pot of money. AI allows them to make that pot of money go so much further. But it's the same for businesses as well. Whatever it is that you're doing, AI can help you to do it so much better and faster. Strategic planning, for example, is just a beautiful thing with AI because it does all the hard work for you, all of the analysis, all of the understanding. It knows how to do that. We train exactly how to do it. So you just have your leadership team sitting around a desk, reflecting upon what it's generated and discussing it, collaborating with it. Has it come up with the right thing? What else do we see? What's it missed? What do we actually think? You go back and forth really fast, really elegant, and you can really move your business forward very quickly. So if you'd like access to the free thing, or you'd like just to have a chat about how you can use AI in your business, leave a comment